stripe, yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you out here checking game, I'm balling out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you could tell them. Just made $1 million, got another $1 million on my schedule. No love for them, boy, I'm breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's not. When I pulled off the lot, that's stunt. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Got a call from my jeweler, this just in. And women love me cause I'm messing with their best friends. Not a lesbian, but she a though. This ain't for one night, I'm shining all week, bro. I'm sipping and rocking yellow diamonds. So many rocks up in my watch, I can't tell what the time is. Got a pocket full of big faces. Throw it up cause everybody that I'm with tailored. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's not. When I pulled off the lot, that's stunt. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Stay fly like how I'm supposed to do. That crowd underneath them clouds can't get close to you. And my car look unapproachable. Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that. Real rap, I let her get. She want and she feel that. Convertible drop feel, 87 the top pill. Back, you know what it is. Yeah, you know what it is. Y'all already know what it is, man. If you don't, you should by now. My town, when you see me, you know everything. Yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down, Taylor gang. My diamonds, I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do, I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's not. When I pulled off the lot, that's stunt. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Gets this one to Fryermuth. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down. Trying an inside give to Warren. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious... yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Rodgers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. And in. Touchdown Steelers. Jaylen Warren capping a 7-play scoring drive. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing on 2nd. Lamar. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. This is Henry to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 2nd down. Here's Lamar. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here's Henry running left. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Steelers
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Steelers, first down.
To throw is Rodgers. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the grounds. Incomplete, it's second down. Approaching the final minute here before halftime.
Starts on the coverage.
Rodgers to throw, second down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 22.
Play action. Here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. For the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Rodgers to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Rodgers will look to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf from 16 out. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams. On second down, Rodgers. Catch is made in close. And there it is. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Pittman Jr. scoring there. Motion the tight end over. Here he is on third and short. And this one is way too much, Brock. Sailing through the end zone. Takes us to 4th down.
Today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This is Henry on second. And he's going to be brought down a couple yards from the first down marker, 5 yards from the end zone. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Now here's Lamar. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
3-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock may take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 4-yard line.
Now Jackson. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Oh, quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Ravens!
Touchdown,
Derrick Henry, his 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week. All right, so the offense does its job. Trying the tush push here. And it's going to be close, but they say not yet. Shy of the goal line for the moment. 3 more tries waiting, though. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another attempt at it. And it's a group effort to the end zone. Brock shoved it to the goal line, and they shoved it across for the touchdown as they extend their lead.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better call down on the goal line than that right there. It just becomes so much of what so many teams like to call down. There's almost a rugby scrum. and you can feel it. Once that moment.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. The pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again with Warren. Shoves one away. A good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Warren
line.
once more. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. He's out in the clear. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. 1st down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. breaks a tackle. He's still going. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
They'll run with Warren. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
13 yards.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
stripe, yellow paint. I hear they scared of it, but them pros ain't. Soon as I hit the club, look at them face. Hit the pedal once, make the floor shake. Sway inside, my engine roaring. It's the big boy, you know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you out here checking game, I'm balling out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you could tell them. Just made $1 million, got another $1 million on my schedule. No love for them, boy, I'm breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah, you know what it is. Everything I do it big. Yeah, screaming that's not. When I pulled off the lot, that's not. Reppin' my town, when you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down from the whip to my diamonds. I'm in black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow diamonds. So many rocks up in my watch, I can't tell what the time is. Got a pocket